Hello everyone, welcome back to another stream. Okay, how long have I not been streaming? I think it's been long time. Um I think it's like a week I haven't streamed, but anyway, I am back with a today we're going to play Limbus Company again because that's our agenda in this channel, obviously. Also, if you can see, I have a new mod. I have a VTuber model now. I just really wanted to try things. If the VTuber model is kind of a little heavy, a little laggy and stuff, don't worry. It's bound to happen. It's going to be a little laggy, but if it's going to be extremely laggy, that even the stream's gonna be super laggy, just let me know, and I'll probably discard this VTuber model idea. Honestly, my laptop is kind of strong enough to handle it, but the Wi-Fi is the problem. The Wi-Fi is extremely extremely super duper uh super duper laggy, like super duper, yeah. Anyway, you as you can see, there's the new Shichun event is here. The Princess Maker. Okay, I think that's a little bit too loud. I'm gonna lower the audio a little bit. Okay. Mm, hold on a second. Okay. We also got this free 600. Nice, thank you. Give you a new supply, new lunacy. Okay, before we move on to the event, I need to fix a little bit things. Hold on a second. All right, I am back. Sorry for the a little bit of a little bit of hold up over there, but we are back in the game. We are back in the program again. Let's see what the new updates are happening right now. First, we have a new extract. Obviously, we got a new extract. The Uma Musume song. Look at him. Oh my gosh. He's so cute. And also the Sinclair. Where's my Sinclair? Where's Sinclair? Oh. Oh, he's not in a banner, so he's actually for real free. Okay, and then we got Ishmael. I think it's because he's paired up. The family hierarchy is paired up with a horse he sang, so makes sense. Okay, um, and then we go to. Okay, this is the event. Unfortunately, I might not be able to do the event right now because you can see I need to finish Getaway and it's going to take a long, long, long time. But do not worry. Um, Hopefully I could finish this intervallo. That's why I wanna play this intervallo very, very, very quickly, and I hope I can finish this very, very, very quickly. So let's get started. We got. Okay, hold on. Why is this so damn loud? I never hear this background so loud. Okay, so since the story is started in W Corp, I'm going to pull out my W Corp. Hold on a second. I'm going to W Corping. I'm going to W Corp a little bit. Hold on. Where's my? What the hell? Bam! Alright, I already got my what W Corp hat. I'm prepared to be a W Corp employee right now. And let's get started. We're going to visit W Corp for the first time. I don't know anything about W Corp in Library of Arena. I do know what happened, kind of, but we'll see. We'll see. I hope we could fight the dimension shredder thing because I love the dimension shredder. Okay, alright, how did this happen? First, we boarded the warp train to get our next destination, P Corp. Got into our fancy first class flash freeze hibernation capsule, and we were supposed to arrive at P Corp after a quick blink of an eye, but. Dante, please respond. There's Okay, hold on a second. Why is she so cute in this? Oh my gosh, she looks so adorable. She looks so beautiful. Holy shit, holy shit. I'm cuming, I'm cuming. The first thing I saw when my vision returned was the perplexed looks on Faust, who had entered hibernation at the time as I did. Then I realized that we woke up mid transit on the warp train. Oh oh. Which could only mean that we're now stranded in some lost unknown dimension? Wait, where's the voice? What happened to the voice? No. Oh, there is no voice. Okay, I thought there was like I thought there was an error. No, there's actually no voice. Dante, I understand your considerable degree of disorientation, but what? What the hell happened? First things first, let's rewind and return to the very start of this highly unfavorable situation we find ourselves in. Few days ago. Okay, why is there no voice? This feels so weird. Is there like a little problem when there's happen when they make this event? Is that what happened it is? Is that what happened? I don't know anything about the this murder at the warp train thing. Our next destination is to a warp train, Dante. What? Yep, that's where it all started. There I was, still perplexed by the incidents at T Corp, with my awful idea of clearing the air by asking Virgilius for our next destination, unknowing that the storm that my innocent question will bring. Verily, I must have misheard. I'm quite certain you did it, Quixote. We are now en route to a T Corp warp train station. The warp train station must have some conundrum that must be resolved there, indeed. A request must swiftly address at this station, yes? Well, I mean, I also don't want to be turned into a crazy ass amalgamation and things, stuff like that. The distortion pop up at one of the warp platforms or something? I see that you are now significantly less disinclined to take on some side jobs, but no. We are boarding the warp trains to get to P Corp. End of story. There's nothing between the lines, so don't try to read into it. Dude, the lack of voice is so I don't like this the lack of voice. Dante, you need to fill in the voice. You go fill in the voice, Dante. It was only natural that sitters immediately fell into a state of collective dumbfounded shock. None of the sitters have any history of working at the W Corp, but we're actually taking that train. Through what fake information we could gather from the identities, we all had some fragmentary knowledge about the terrible secrets of the warp train's operations. Yeah, the I think it was a Don Quixote W Corp ID, isn't it? Right? I think Don Quixote W Corp ID is the one that really affects a lot. I think this is the one who knows the secret. I guess I think. I never read the story, but I do know a little bit about it. I initially considered hiding this information from the rest of the sinners, but since sharing things with everyone and letting them get their 2 cents in usually end up being pretty helpful, I've been sharing more of these as of late, though I have very dim, if present at all, recollections from the time during which I wear the identities. It can be determined that the conversational records between the manager and the identities that the mechanism behind the warp train's operations can be deemed as somewhat bizarre and inefficient. Oh yeah, it's a 10-second trip that actually takes a long, long time, right? And when the train reaches the destination, they just wipe the passengers' memories. I also heard the passengers get so tired and weary that they start literally ripping and tearing into one another. Sounds like I might finally have a chance to see a masterpiece with my own eye. Yeah, of course, Ryoshi would love that. Even when the sinners wear the identities through my identity card, the identity memories or beliefs don't bleed into them once it's over and done with. I remember when Falls explaining that due to the risk of associated with embracing such influences, there was a filtering process to initially block them from reaching the sinners. That's why the sinners could use the identities of some of our worst enemies without getting infected by their philosophies and whatnot. Ah, I see. Okay. So that's how they can, have their bad end IDs. They have a filter. I see. I have a filter. Okay. But it also meant that they couldn't retain any new information that Rich Identity had to offer. That's why I keep a record of something that sounds particularly important and sometimes share it with the rest of the sinners. My voice doesn't really carry well past the windows, so most of our communications are one-sided, but I had an abundance of W Corp identities, so it wasn't difficult to piece together the truth behind the trains. But maybe ignorance really is a bliss. Your alarm response and possible incompliance have already been accounted for. Lady Faust, the no has known this all along. I cannot do the Quixote voice. I'm so sorry. I cannot do her. Wherefore hast thou not denied to tell me of this? Faust has indeed known all of this all along, as now knowledge is out of Faw's reach. As expected, a solution to your dilemma has already been prepared. I seriously doubt your solutions involves not getting to the train, so what is it? The bus? Oh, what about this bus? There's no way this thing fits inside the train car. Karen vetoes too. No, no one to feed Mephi when Karen's gone. Sakurako, hi, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I'm playing a Limbus Company right now. Miss Faust, the rearmost tail cars of war trains are all fake cars. This is where Mephistopheles will be safely fastened and transported, and the LCB will have the benefit of boarding as first class passenger. Oh damn. The bus begins to swell with noises again, though it has slightly different air to the alarm response from earlier. First class passengers? What? The seats of for those pompo stuffs? Even on normal trains, you got thoughts whose pro- proudest accomplishments in life is planting their asses in first class seats, while others are cramming themselves into freight cars because they haven't the cash for even economy ticket. Oh my gosh, I cannot read Heathcliff's. He's so confusing. Feeling suck, hug suck honestly. Oh well, I hope you're getting. I hope your day could get better soon. Hey, don't look at me. I've never been in one of those first class seats before either. Isn't the ticket for a single class seat like expensive as 3 4 months salary of a first year wing employee? Can our budget really handle getting a ticket for all of us? Damn, is it really that expensive? That's crazy. 70 pull and no sign of Uma Sang. You're pulling for Uma Yisang. Okay. I haven't pulled for him though, so hopefully your next pull will be Uma Yisang. I'll pray for you. I'll pray for you. Your pull will be Uma Yisang next. I believe. The compass the the company is not the compass. The company's budget is not a subject to worries you're concerned. I heard first class passengers get some cool bonus stuff like personalized private capsule or something, don't they? That is the promotional language, yes. They are flash freeze hibernation capsules to be precise. They have been designed to easily withstand the true amount of time it takes for the warp train to travel from point A to point B. The trip will be over in the blink of an eye for the passengers. The company's regard for our well-being is uncriminal yet welcome to be provided. Such extravagance merely for our comfort, such occurrence is quite seldom. Oh, which canto is this? This is the intervallo. What was it called? The intervallo 2 after Heathcliff Canto. After Canto 6. Yes, I forgot what intervallo is this. Oh, the murder in War Train. Yeah, that thing. Right, I honestly thought they were going to slip just the guide and Karen to the first class seat and ship the rest of us in the economy cars. This seems like a necessary luxury. They should have saved their budget and given only the executive manager, their lawyer advisor, access to those seats. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're taking the train to get our next mission, alright? We have to think about the unique nature of warp trains and prepare ourselves accordingly. Right. I know it's first class and all, but warp trains are just plainly creepy. I know you'll also be worried about. For example, economy passengers are going to have a hard time getting into a first class car if they can't even attempt to open it. I mean, I'm pretty sure the door separating the cars is ironclad. Ishmael had been holding that first class promotional pamphlet in her hands for a while, was catering with catering on with fire in her eyes. We won't even have to lift a finger. We just have to board the train, get into our capsules, shut our eyes, and snooze through the entire ride until all the mess in the car blows over. I heard they gave they used to give out commemorative merch back when their finest were in the gutter. And why is she going crazy? Why is she going crazy? This is concerning. Pretty horrific when you know the whole truth about it. I mean, yeah, I do know. I do see the like in the library of Rina, but it's just like a little bit. I guess it's kind of spoiled. I maybe I am getting spoiled, but I don't know what happened. What the warp train do to the passenger, basically. Oh, the true adventure is not without its hardship, yet even the most exalted of heroes cannot venture without respite, and in very rare occasions the hero may even deign to select a first class seat to rest in a place of quandin. Indeed, indeed. And I just realized the chat is not showing. Uh oh. Seems like everyone was at least somewhat interested in the fabled first class seats of war trains. I could sense that there was a growing consensus among the sinners that even a war train trip might be acceptable if it meant that they could ride in the first class seats. I will board the train if I must. Is first class seating mandatory? I prefer the scenic route. Don't want to miss out on all the fun. Yeah, but you also turn into a monster Yoshu. I prefer not. I prefer you stay beautiful like this. T Corman bar train. Virgilius pretended to not hear Yoshu questions. Very well, then I assume that we're all in agreement. Let's go. I have a matter of great importance to discuss with thee. What is it? Out with it, last. Spitting around the bush ain't like you. Don Quixote carefully began, almost whispering in a low voice. That is in the first class seat. I have heard tell that we must part with our feet freed from our boots. Does that claim hold water? Oh, come on now. What kind of nonsense gossiping is this coming from this time? There's no gossips, forsooth. I have overheard all from those who have walked past here today, and one of them inquired, that you gotta go barefoot in first class, right? The other responded, of course, man. What am I, stupid? Wait, she just speak normally? Did she just speak normally? Oh, I mean, I guess for quoted stuff, she does need to speak normally. Doth the traveler speak true, Ishmael? Don't ask me. I've never been one of those either. I don't remember seeing anything like that on the pamphlet. Give me a sec. I mustn't be separated from Rocinante. Not even a twinkle. I shall toss Rocinante to the side next to vulgarity like the ugly shoes of Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, Don Quixote. I know you love Rocinante so much, but no need to roast my man like that. No need to roast Heathcliff like that. I was going to tell you something, but I forgot it was a spoil. Oh yeah. Oh, please no spoiler. Okay, please no spoiler. I want to experience this fresh, fresh out of the bag. So hopefully you can hold your horses for a moment. Oh, you little. I implore thee, oh illustrious red gaze, pray thee, grant me thy permission, allow me to profit Rocinante. Man, I want to hear Don Quixote voice actor to say this. Where is the voice actor? Where is the voice actor? Where is their voices? Who took their voices? Rip voices. I expected Virgilius to answer with his usual exasperated rebuff. Contrary to my expectations, however, he responded in somewhat serious tone, irritated by that familiar annoyance. Fine, keep your shoes on. I mean, if they still have to wear clothes, why do they need to take off shoes? That's the questions. Oh wait, how long is this? Oops, misclick. Oh, just 15? Okay. I thought it will be a little bit longer. Okay. This place is huge. That was my first impression of the warp train station. Oh, so this is. Don Quixote shuddered vibrantly, immediately recovered from her previous apprehensions of the sheer possibility that she might be separated from Rocinante. So each nest has one of these massive structures in them. I've got nothing. Oh, you know anything about what they're asking? Heathcliff asked, gesturing towards Mersalt with his chin. Every war train station has been built with a general design philosophy that draws from their respective nests architectural idea or something. It can also be said that the many critics in relevant fields praise the war train stations as one of the many cultural cornerstones of the city. I have no idea when it happened, but Heathcliff started treating Mersals like a walking encyclopedia from time to time. The first thing I thought about when first playing the game is how Dawn speak like that without twisting her tongue. Exactly, exactly. Her voice actor is so good. You know, she can just speak all that. I mean, it's very different from Korean and English, obviously, but yeah, it's super mouthful. She speaks very mouthful. How is she not tired, bro? Mersalt, yeah, Mersalt. Lo, is that better over yonder one from the west? Hmm. Incorrect. Letter base clothing. Oh, no, this is going to belong, is it? Okay, I'm not reading all that. I am not saying all that. Prithee, slow thyself, for I must make a record of thy lectures. What wisdom dost thou have to impart regarding the fashion of the northern region? I have once espied in a magazine that they are garbed in puffy, loose-fitting outfits, understandably so given the colder climate of the region. An opportunity to first-hand observation stands before you. Hmm? I don't know how to say this. Whoa! Who is this? Ah! What? What is this? What is this conversation? What is it? Oh, this is the multi-crack? Is this the multi-crack office? 3 seconds of screaming duet, one of the other fascinations, the other of unmitigated frustration. What? What shit? You nearly blew out my eardrums. Fixers from the north. Okay. You're the one to talk. Dude, I've got an audible frequency range expansion implanted in my eardrums. Holy shit, man. Now get the hell out of my way. You're blocking the walkway like a ragtag band of hicks who's never even seen the warp train before. Now I take the train all the way here for an expedition only to lose my target, and now these assholes are trying to blow out my eardrums. Great, just great. I love this. Yes, multi-crack office. Okay, okay, that is the multi-crack office. Okay, guys, isn't that obvious that we're never been on warp train before? And the round trip ticket fee came straight out of my damn pocket. Whoa, watch your big fella. Someone might get seriously hurt if you keep swinging those forearms around, each holding a weapon to boot. Pretty! Will thou stand still for a bit moment? To satisfy a few inquiries of mine regarding thy outfit. Oh yes, yes, stand in absolute stillness for 5 minutes and I... Seriously! The fixers, with a particularly impressive set of prosthetics arms, spends a few minutes venting several of his numerous grievances and us before strumming off to a different platform. All I need this grand city is sundry odd personalities. Yeah, you're
밤이 되면 눈이 지끈거리니 신경을 거스르지 말라 명령했을 텐데. 나가라. 이런 실수로 목을 베기엔 이미 홍원에 쌓인 시체의 산이
Oh my gosh.
천장에 닿고도 남다.
But where the hell is the game? Okay. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry. For some reason, my laptop just crashed. Everything just crashed. My laptop crashed. I can't believe it. The Wi-Fi, my Wi-Fi suddenly stops and then my laptop crashed. Wow, how crazy. I am so sorry for the sudden stop, okay? My apologies. Oh, I am not sure if I could run VTube Studio now. I don't know if I can run my VTuber model. Hopefully it won't crash again. Dude, I was panicking when I see everything just freezes. I went crazy. Oh no, where model? I'm still trying to open VTube Studio now. Hold on a second.
내가 모를 줄 알았나 보구나.
If it's too heavy, I might going to use my PNG instead. Just give me a second. Okay, I think it should be working now. Bam. Oh, where's the model? Hello, model. Why is it not coming up? Capture specific window. Okay. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Finally. Finally the model's here. Okay. Okay, good. Hopefully the streams can run smoothly now. Okay, I just misclick. Let's continue. I need to continue the story. Oh man, we're going back again. Okay. The last thing I saw was Don talking something. Yeah, it freezes at that time. Okay, let's skip this thing. I think it freezes around like, yeah, when she met the multi-crack office. Will those styles for moment satisfy the game? Seriously, the fixers with a particularly impressive set ID described the city's sundry odd personalities. I'm pretty sure he was thinking the same thing. I guess there really are a lot of people in the city with full body prosthetics. That's where Virgil solely walked up to our group. Well done, we'll rendezvous at the destinations. Oh my god, is the stream freezing again? Hopefully not. Okay, you know what? I need to kick the VTuber model. I'm sorry. I'm gonna kick the VTuber model out. I think it put a lot of too much on my laptop. I don't want to crash again. I need to kick the VTuber. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna pull up my PNG instead. Hold on. Bam. I think it should be popping up now. Bam. Okay, there we go. Now, hopefully it won't crash again. I'm praying. I'm praying. Please do not crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. My Wi-Fi is super slow right now for some reason. Okay, I think it runs smooth. Okay, good. It runs smooth. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue with our stream. How will the illustrious rate case now right alongside us? W Car policy demands that fixtures bestowed with color title must board a special train specifically demanded for them instead. Oh, are you like renting the first class plus or something? That color fixtures for you. I guess special treatments for the wings no matter where he goes. Karen wants to go back to Mephi. Mephi will be alone. I've told you before, Karen, 3 separate times actually. Each time I brought you one of those candies that people aren't allowed aboard the train cars. Then, Miss Faust? Yes. Virgilius, after exchanging a knowing look and a nod with Faust, escorted the particularly peeved Karen away. Dante, let us proceed this way. We followed Faust's guidance to entrance of our train car. Now, whoa, hey, our colors are starting to come back. Your voice is not coming back. Oh, hey, there must be a available complimentary food and drink of the first class seats. Heck yeah, of course, quality stuff like this gotta be included with the insane pricing. I don't think so. You're going to be freezing the whole ride, okay? You're going to be freezing the whole ride. How can you even eat? The general response to this room was a surprise at the rows upon rows of expensive-looking sizable capsules. Flash freezes hibernation, Shah. I guess it really freezes our body in a flash. Files, are these flash freeze hibernation devices safe? Please elaborate on your exact definitions of safe. These things are supposed to freeze us solid, right? Can we really come back after something like that? A flash freeze hibernation device that will put you in temporary state of death caused by rapid several something. I'm not reading that. Foss is aware that this model has fully resolved cell membrane breaching issues caused by cryogenic density changed by our ice crystals growth of water molecules. I missed about how what you said, but your point is that it's safe, right? Yes, as far as Faust is aware, even if an issue were to arise during the journey, because everyone will be referred to the states of the beginning of the train trip upon arrival, there won't be lasting complications from the state problems. You've got some real talent in dragging out something so simple as, yeah, it's safe to so many words seriously. Indeed, as false cells are not limited to a singular field. I don't think that's a compliment false, but you know what? Sure. Do what you do, smarty girl. Okay, but that still leaves a lot of worry about. Just as I was wondering, however, I realized that there was something about the way she praised that answer. As far as Foss is aware, are you saying that it could be wrong? As a general rule, Foss does not. However, Foss is not a divine being. There is certain information in the world that Faust is yet to have access to. Therefore, while Faust may speak the facts, what is said may not always align with the truth. Okay. They don't call first class for nothing, I guess. B Corp's way up there in the northernmost corner of the city, but this thing will take us in a blink of an eye, huh? That's a hell of a time saver. Prepare thyself, Presidente. This begins a long jaunt. Oh, I've been meaning to ask Don Quixote. Do you ever, wash your shoes? Nah, I don't think so. If she washed them shoes, it will be go crazy. It will went batshit crazy. I'm for sure it is. This is for safety reasons. It's for safety reasons. She must retain the shoes. Where did that come from, Rodia? No, I mean like think back when we're inside that whale. When that whale blew up, we got all kinds of gross slimy bits on us that were on our clothes, our shoes, everything. Yeah. Do you remember how much we had to scrub to get that bloody fishy fleshy gunk out of our clothes? This really isn't something I want to revisit, but yeah. Right? And you also remember how Don Quixote never took her shoes off once during that whole ordeal? Okay, I guess they do look a bit filthy. Hey, do not speak ill of Rocinante. How dare you? I asked thee, their compatriots, hast thou ever witnessed an errant knight who leaves the side of their beloved steed? Can't say I've ever witnessed a knight before, though. Then thou shalt know, starting now, behold, hearken to it, and remember it well. They don't spare us a moment of quiet, do they? Wow, you have been one of these outers? I have been treated to premium VIP seats of similar grand. Yo city back when. This is nothing to fuss. Aldous was sitting there and shaking her leg, suddenly asked false questions. She's shaking her leg? Is she scared? Hey, you're confident that no accidents ever occurred on one of these first class cars, yes? In order to prevent cases of unnecessary anxiety and misgivings among the sinners, the history of accidents has occurred aboard warp trains will not be shared. Wait, what the? Beep. Oh, I think we're leaving soon. This is for warp train PW612 bound to Picor. Boarding period is ending soon. The sinners were either leisurely enjoying their complimentary snacks or taking a look around their first class cars suddenly became a lot busier. Then let us hurry enter our capsules before it is too late. Oh no, why isn't this? The other sinners made it to their capsules, no problem, but I felt like I was the only one who was fumbling. Is it exciting, Dante? I think so. Initiating warp trends in 10 minutes. Allow me to assist you, since as though you are leaning back, and Faust expertly guided me into the capsule as though she has done something like this before, then pressed the button inside the capsule that closed the hatch. Do not worry too much. We will meet again in but a moment, Dante. I thought I heard a brief sigh, but the hatch shut tightly before I could ask her anything. Initiating warp. Please confirm that your seatbelts are firmly fastened. The last thing I saw before my capsule began to fill with gas was Faust climbing to her own capsules opposite of mine. I had no idea then what she really meant by we will meet again in but a moment. Hmm? Here it is. Oh, Faust, you look so cute. Holy shit. Dante, you must wake up, Dante. But one thing I knew for sure was an inconceivable situation has occurred. That something has seriously gone wrong. Oh, that was a mouthful. Is this a fighting stage now? Are we going to have a fighting stage? No? Oh, okay. Okay, sure. We're here already. Wow, I guess that wasn't an exaggeration at all. It all really happened in the blink of an eye. Okay, wow, what the hell is that? Wait a minute. Is that Don Quixote? Hold on, can I see the background once more? That's Yisong, isn't it? That's Don Quixote. No, look at that is the badge pin. The badge pin in the bag, that's Don Quixote. She's freezing. Oh my gosh, she's freezing. What the freak? Okay. That is crazy. I want to see who's the other one in the back over here. For sure see that's Ji-sung. That's Don Quixote. I want to know the others. As always, Faust giving me her usual look, which was completely lack of emotive expressions, which I suppose is why I didn't immediately register that something had gone awry. No, we're not yet at our destination. Huh? When I finally came to and after I had some time to digest the odd reply, I looked up at her face once again and realized that her expressions was more angsty than usually by a microscopical minuscule degree. How 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 does he know? How does they know? How does Dante know? Yes. Then where are we? I believe we are currently stranded in an unidentified dimension, coordinates unknown. I took a reflexive deep breath from sheer horror of the numerous implications stuffed into that dryly delivered sentence. When the past when that passed, the first thing that struck my mind was we were about to suffer the very thing we were so worried about. I see, but I soon found myself calming down. Yeah, this had to be part of Faust's plan. She probably saw this coming from a mile away. I'm sure it's not Dante. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure she's about to probably tell me every little detail of her plan that will help us out of this situation. Nah, you gotta think for yourself. But this is all just for part of the plan, right, Faust? Uh oh. That was an unusually low silence from Faust. You're half correct, yet half incorrect. Okay, we can see now. We can see everyone. Okay. That's Ryoshu. That's Honglu with the ponytail. I don't know who that is. Is that Otis? Is that supposed to be Otis? But it kinda looks like Faust. The clothes kinda look like Faust. But the hair is short. Is this Otis? I wonder. Hi. Oh, you're back again. Sakuraiko. Okay, so Don Quixote Yisang, Altus question mark, and then Honglu Ryoshu. Okay, and then the others must be over here. Dude, this is really creepy. It is crazy, dude. This is crazy creepy. Oh, we're here already? Man, it really happened in a blink of an. No. Oh, was this? We're here already? For real? It really happened in a blink of an. No. Well, we're here already? I guess we're really running for nothing. No. She's gonna say no 12 times. Is that Don behind us? Yeah, that's Don. Don Quixote. Why is she like raising her arms? I don't know. She's a little too excited to be freezing. Oh. No. She already knows. Yet I have not uttered a single word. She started saying no 12 times, I guess. There was a brief cheer, a little hurrah about regaining our colors, followed by a flat toned explanation of our current predicament, which was then followed by a long, loaded silence, which was a sequence of events that I have pleasure of watching play out at about 10 consecutive occasions. I'm always here just antisocial. Oh, you're just lurking. Okay, it's fine, don't worry. Dante, I understand your confusion. However, perhaps an elaboration of present circumstances is necessary. And that brings us to the present. Let me get this right. This train's still running, and we're drifting through some unknown dimension? Ooh, almost struck me as quite dramatic. Most importantly, are you saying that you already know that this will happen, Foss? Yes. What the hell is wrong with you, huh? The sinners each begin to voice their anger. Of course, this wasn't the first time Faust and Virgilius intentionally and knowingly omitted certain details about events in our path. What, are you insane? It's not like we can just retreat or jump out of the door when stuff hits the fan. Opening door will result in nearly immediate destruction of physical body. But hey, Fowl, at least you know what to do like you always do. You've got a plan, right? Right? House of my rallies ever seen lost for words was unusually slow to respond. Oh, what's up with her, lass? Looks totally out of it today. She gives me a sideway glance. There must be something she can't discuss in front of the sinners. Guys, let's pause for a bit. She says that something inconceivable happened. The other sinner's anger was completely understandable. It also makes sense that this continued lack of communication was harming our trust in Faust. Alright, we're going to go over the situations from the start, okay? But just letting things play out might really turn everything against Faust and for good. Besides, I doubt Faust woke us up in the middle of the dream just to spite us. First things first, I gotta get the sinners to calm down. Then ask Faust to tell us what happened. If there's a problem, we'll figure it out and deal with it as we move along. Tell us what's going on, Faust, all of it, and in a way that we can all understand. Let's hear her out first. Is that okay with you guys? If you say so, I'll go along with it. Fine, I suppose losing my rank really ever did anything. Thank you. Then, after some time, the gist of Faust's explanations was as follows. The cause of this issue, as always, involved a certain contract and an unilateral decisions from the higher-ups of Limbus Company. WCO called the win of Limbus Company recent distortions contract management promotions and decided to contract us to deal with a mysterious repeated series of incidents suspected to have been caused by distortions after multiple failed attempts to resolve it in their own, of course. Okay, so this is just what is it called, distortions. Yeah. The distortions themselves likely did not pose a problem with W core based on available information. It can be determined that they can all have been neutralized as soon as the train arrived and any transformed passenger will have been reverted to their human forms. But the real issue was that the passengers were disappearing. Ooh, scary. Someone either probably passengers spirited away? Alas, such is an impossibility aboard these trains, is it not? That is the questions for which we must discover the precise cause and effect of. Did W Corp share anything to get us started? That appears to be the most prominent cause of misunderstanding. She explained that W Corp refused to share anything about the trains because they were concerned about maintaining the secrets of their singularity. Oh, okay, they're stingy. Okay, stingy. Maybe that's exactly why they up, sought out an upstart business like Limbus Company to deal with this. Now that I think about it, we wouldn't even know where to start if we didn't have access to the information that the identity cards had to offer. Faust produced what happened to be key card with W Corp logo on it before continuing her explanations. However, we were given a master card, key card that can open and close hibernation capsules at will. We may return to our respective castles as soon as the contract is fulfilled and safely complete the rest of the journey as we had planned from the beginning. These bloody wings, every single one of them spins absolutely barmy. I think it's a bit unkind of them to ask us to finish the puzzle without all the important pieces. At least the T-Corp, their chief executive director, tag along as our assistants, not to mention kindly explain so many things to us. It sounds like Miss Faust was stuck between a rock and a hard place herself. Some sitters grew more receptive after her explanations, albeit with a sigh. I would appreciate if you at least give us a hint. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from, but it's not like there's someone out there monitoring your every move and every word, right? That is. Oh no, the face. Uh oh. Oh, if only they knew. But not everyone was willing to let go without saying their pieces. Next time, I will take your inputs into account. And that's everything I can do for her. It's an undeniable truth that Faust has disappointed the sinners with what she has done. But she is Faust after all. I'm sure she has backup plans to get us out of these situations. So what's next on our agenda? Yeah, what's done is done, right? Besides, it's not like we got to run away thousands of years inside a mailbox. That is something I must first discuss with Tante. Discuss? But discussing things with other people are very unlike Faust. What are we discussing, Faust? We must converse in a low volume, Dante. What? Why are we dispersing? Why don't they just go to like a corner in the room? You're going a little too close, Faust. You're going a little too close to Dante. I don't like this. It's supposed to be me! Her secretive attitude only accelerated my already battered sense of safety. My connection to Dale's life, Faust, has been severed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so that's why she has been super quiet. She got kicked by the Faust court. I just remember. Is this where the Faust court thing coming up? She just got kicked. She got banned from the Faust court. Oh no. Poor Faust. I'm sorry, what? I cannot access Faust's knowledge at the moment. I guess I really was worried about anxious. Well, we don't have our Faust now, so are we cooked? We might be cooked. Okay, funny stage. Finally. Okay, let's see. Um. Which one should I use? Wait, I think I need to go with the rupture. Yeah, so I could get. I don't have a good rupture team for Sinclair. I am not bringing the freaking Maracas. I guess we'll go with this for now. Okay, hold on. Oh, we can go for 12. Well, this is the first time I think they go for 12.
군주가 나선다.
Where's my other Hazels? Okay.
어디서?
일인가요?
Should I bring her? What? Sure. I'll bring her. What do you mean you can't? I mean, in the most literal sense, my access to false input and information which has been readily available is completely disappeared. She got disconnected from the Faust court. No. Poor Faust. Oh, what if everything about the situation is something you don't have access to yet? Like you said last time, one cannot completely dismiss that possibility, but even that is uncertain. Okay. Every answer Faust has given to me, always full of confidence and methodical experts. Oh fuck! I'm sorry. Sorry about that. My mic just fell off. Then Faust, you are. Yes, at this moment I am limited to operating only with my knowledge. I cannot discern the cause. Okay, that is a long one. I am not saying all that. If that is the case, then never mind. There was nothing that suggested that my connections to Faust would be lost, not even as we board the train. To be honest, this is a rather disagreeable situation for me. Alright, for now. Now that changes everything. I recall the last thing I saw before the hatch on the capsule closed when Faust told me not to worry too much. Okay, this is a minor setback. Nothing we can bear, right? We got this. Minor inconvenience. Just a little minor inconvenience. Surely this won't go super wrong. I began to mutter like I was trying to convince myself. As the manager, my job is to calm everyone down and set aside in the future, just as Faust did for me immediately before the hatch closed. If you're right about why you were disconnected, then the problem will solve itself once we're off the train. And if we do ever run out of options, I'll just turn the clock and see what happens. Don't stress yourself too much. We still have a lot to work with. Your knowledge, my clock, the sinners, and I could feel my confidence taking a hit with every word that come out of my metaphorical mouth, but that seemed to be enough for Faust. She nodded. Understood. And to the sinners. The fact that we are currently confined in warp train in operation must be source of enough stress. I believe that sharing Faust's current state with them would add unnecessary source of tension. What, so wrecking this door ain't gonna do anything? We're going to bite it once it's open? How many times do I have to tell you that you're not even strong enough to break these doors down? A billion years in a box? Uh-oh. I'm a minus. He got a little bit of minus sanity here. Yeah, good idea. So what now? Do we need to take a search sweep around each car or something? In the grand scheme of things, yes. Faust cleared the air with a cough before continuing. By a carp standard time scale, approximately 3 days have passed since our departure. As per the contract between Limbus Company and W Corp, I acquired the master key card, placed inside my capsules, and adjusted the hatch settings to open automatically in 3 days. 3 days, huh? I feel like it just blinked, and I guess that's hibernations for you. As you were all informed prior to boarding, there is no way for economy class passengers to enter the first class car. That is why this place has remained untouched. However, cross-referencing my own deductions and W Corp's rather fragmentary explanations, I can assume that the situation is currently under progress in the economy class cars. You know, the part where they trash the shit out of one another, tearing their limbs off, all the mess. No doubt that I don't think it gets that bad in just 3 days. Besides, it's supposed to be business as usual for W Corp, right? There must be something else that's out of ordinary they want us to deal with. Precisely. In my opinion, it is. Whoa, hold that thought for the moment. Just as Faust about to continue, Don Quixote raised her index finger to her lips and signaled her to be quiet. Does thou hear aught as I do? Scratching. Yo, that tickles my ears. The sound effect tickles my ears. Forsooth, past this gate must be. As Don Quixote kept listening with her ears to the door, an odd expression of half curiosity and half horror appeared on her face. It is possible that there must be Lady Faust? After that very distressful noise, everyone simultaneously turned their head to look at Faust, who closed her eyes briefly in thought. Please step aside for a moment, Don Quixote. It will be best if I observe it with my own eyes. With that, she produced the master key card from her pocket and approached the panel installed next to the door. Whoa, hang on a minute, you're going to open the door? I intend to follow your usual favor suggestion, Heathcliff. That there are times in which physical altercations is preferable to detached ruminations. My suggestions? So I ain't going to disagree with you there. But what's got into you, lass? After all, how could I deduce anything without seeing it myself? Bleep. After a brief mechanical bleep, hideous creatures suddenly crashed through the open door and charged wildly in our directions. Could it be? Is my code Dimension Shredder? Is it Dimension Shredder? Please be Dimension Shredder. And it is no, that is not Dimension Shredder. What? Who the hell is this? Craving blood back passenger. Okay, you. Okay.
시비수에게 복귀를 저 해충들을 도려내라. 묘야.
Okay, I can finally stop talking. Ooh, look at that Faust Honglulings combo.
이대로 몰아붙이면 아무 저항도 못하고 사건이 해결될 수밖에 없겠는데요?
경계를 풀지 마라. 아직 이 사건은 끝나지 않았어.
그래도 이 정도면 충분히 좋은 성과인걸요?
맞아. 잠깐 들뜨는 것도 나쁘진 않지.
Arcanalim!
아, 이건 내가 완전 전문인데
거기구나.
벌써 추리를 성공해버렸네.
주의 깊게 보지 않으면 잘못 선택했을 수도 있었는데
좋아, 이걸로 사건 해결.
전개가 예상되는 삼추소 수준의 전투였군.
다른 분들도 수고 많으셨네요.
Lady Faust, however similar in my appearance they may have been to the passengers, verily, this is though they are in complete want of sense, like people pacified by the whale. Don Quixote hesitated until the last second to raise her weapon against them. She hung her head mournfully. Normally, Faust would have told her more information about those monsters before the fight began, and she would have not been burdened by the sheer thought of bringing harm to the innocent. Faust began searching the area, closely observing various bodies and the general area for information. You appear particularly inquisitive today, Miss Faust. Oh yeah, aren't you usually the one who has all the answers while we're racking our brains, trying to come up with something? The sinners were starting to feel that there's something off about Faust's behavior. Nice theme. Thank you. The theme that I just randomly created. I just put everything that has rupture, really. They might have soon realized there's something wrong with Faust. Uh-oh. This is getting suspicious. Okay, what the freak? Why is my chat keep disappearing? Okay, there we go. Finally. Okay, good. Don Quixote, they are not dead. Huh? Observe closer. The parts that are tethered to one another by something, are they not? Oh, it appears that the flow of time has ceased in this space. Therefore, it follows that the connections that tether bodies of life away from death remain intact. To my relief, Faust managed to correctly figure out what's going on like her usual self, even if it took her slightly longer than it usually does. Hey, what did I say? We got this. Huh? What was that about? Oh, nothing. But I've forgotten that not all sinners were content with nodding along to whatever informations Faust told us. The flow of time she's aboard a warp train, is it? Yisang grew pensive, seeing that Faust's lips parted for a moment before closing shut. I was starting to get a good read of her expressions. That was an unmistakable look of regret, however short-lived. Howbeit, would it not be more accurate to muse that the flow of time have decelerated to the point where, to the extradimensional observer, it has slowed to a stop? What is your perspective regarding these suggestions? Yes, that is the most rational suggestion, Yisang. Did Miss West just get something wrong? Wow, Yisang sure is the time expert, right? Can you summarize easier language now that we're talking about it anyway? I'll gladly, if you would allow me. Yisang began to elaborate with general enthusiasm. That was close. To speak in brevity, it can be said that death is not an element aboard this train. And can you maybe speak a little less brevity? To elaborate, verily, this one's heart beats still. Don Quixote lowers her head and listens closely to what appears to be dismembered torso and shouts with relief. Their state is akin to an unassembled jigsaw puzzle, merely immobilized and separated. Though their corpus has been surrendered, the cause of death is a state of all intents purpose, eternal delay aboard this train. Existence is continuance of moratorium. Okay. This is getting mouthful. I don't like this. This is getting super duper mouthful. I'll understand the hesitate here. Yeah, they're not that all the same. If their separate parts are all connected, then it can be said that no matter how entangled their bodies become, it is not impossible to eventually gather their parts together to form a single. Okay, I just skip that, whatever. Thus, naturally, we can determine how and why the profession W Corp cleanup agent has come to be. I see, because someone will have to categorize and reconstruct these puzzles once the journey is over. It's really baffling to me that a job like this even exists. If ever seen a wing that's well baffling in every sense of that word. Still, I guess that means that as long as the train arrives at the station, they'll all be put back together like nothing happened. From what I learned through W Corp identities, their main job was to gather chunks of flesh together to bring them back to their original shapes before they board the trains. It's a lot more facerals when I have to look at in person. Phew, that's quite the auspicious news among ill tidings indeed. It soon struck to me that Faust was, though, with some awkward efforting, trying to do as I watched Don Quixote sigh with relief. Maybe Faust was trying to cheer Don Quixote up in her own way. The other Faust would not have found it necessary to do something like that. Dante. What's up? Oh, time to whisper, right? Indeed, I intend to collect further intelligence. Well, if there's anything I can tell you. Faust cast a dark gaze toward the chunks of flesh. Her gaze remained fixed upon them as she whispered, "Are they distortions or abnormalities?" Oh yeah, I actually wanted to ask you about that. They weren't humans, that's for sure. From them, I felt the same sensations I felt from monsters. Something inexplicable, an unclear sensations or an aura. Ooh, aura. I felt this somewhere before, I'm sure of it, but I couldn't quite pinpoint the source of these sensations. One thing I do know for sure is that these sensations was not the same feeling I get from abnormalities, distortions, or even peccatula. If I had to lean one way or another, I say they're closer to distortions. I'm sorry, I don't think they're either of those. Is it difficult to be certain at the moment? Again, I am not sure how I can explain this, but they are very, very similar to distortions, but also different. If you had to ask, then I'm gonna guess Faust doesn't know. Faust may know, but I at the moment have no way of knowing. I feel like I should apologize for that. There is no need, Dante. Though the information you have provided to me is rather ambiguous, it has helped me to do something of worth. And collecting intelligence myself and creating deductions based on sparse information is quite... She paused, holding a bloody slimy chunk of flesh in her hands. Did she just smile to herself with gore in her hands? Whew, finally the awakening has begun.
오늘 부끄럽지 않았습니다. 의를 바로
It's
세우는
so
일에
long until the
집중해서
first part. Oh
내일은
gosh.
더 떳떳이 살아갈 수 있겠군요.
I need to take a little break. I need to take some water. I am my throat hurts from talking a lot. Give me a second. Okay, I am back. I am back again. Now let's continue with the story. I think I'm gonna skip a couple of stuff if there's just unnecessary talking. After a round of intelligence gathering from Foss, we opened the door to the next cabin only to be greeted by loud commotions. It sounds like there are other survivors. Oh, passengers in danger! Worry not, for I have arrived to. Ugh. Whoa, whoa, don't come any closer. Who the hell are you guys? Who the hell are you? Fine shit. Oh my gosh, who is this lovely lady? Or guy? Or whoever this is? Whoever your pronounces. Okay, okay, whoever this is looks mighty fine. Damn. A four-armed woman. A woman! Even better. Ni hao, fine shit. You're looking mighty fine, lady. A four-armed woman suddenly jumped in our path. She appeared without warning. Fall stumbled a little, inadvertently slapped by a figure swinging arms as she pushed us away. Right, let you give me any warning before you practically kick that door open. Would you mind moving that huge sword out of our faces? It's a bit threatening. Threatening? I'm just trying to protect those civilians in the car. Also, is that a bioprosthetics? Must be an old-timer, huh? I thought those things were out of style forever ago. Oh, you wanna see what this old-timer's got left in him? Ha! The art from the north, verily. That garb is that of northern snow? This is really ain't the time, lass. Anyway, it looks like we're in the same mess here. Make way for us, yeah. She seemed to be sizing up for a moment. Now, how do I trust you? Gotta prove yourself. You ain't bitten. I'm not gonna let all my efforts protecting this place to go to waste. Bitten? The bloody hell are you talking about? Weird. You look completely lost. If you were in the one of economy cars, I'm sure you've seen. Hold on. Are y'all from the first class car? Yeah, we just woke up from our capsules. But none of you look very. Aren't first class seats supposed to be? Well, why don't you say so from the get go? Name's Sasha, multi-cracks office rep. Okay, she looks so cool. I love her. With that, she lowered her weapon and allowed us to pass. Have you not left this car for the duration of the ride, Sasha? No, I haven't. We warped over to T-Corp after picking up one of their contracts, but geez, can you believe that this train broke down? Shit, it's even broken. I'm not feeling hungry or sleepy at all. It stinks of some shady bullshit if you ask me. You can feel all that even this prosthetic, buddy. Man, how could I live in my favorite hobby, drifting into a sweet nap after a pleasant meal? So I must sure get a high quality parts of them so I can still feel hungry and sleepy. Hasn't something else of note also occurred? You bet your ass there's something else of note go down. How distracting. Is it hard for you to speak without being so hyper? Or at least stop swinging your arms long like that. Can't do that right now. I broke all my prosthetics arms in a fight, so I'm calibrating a new set. Gotta keep swinging them if I want them to sync up with the other parts anytime soon. Anywho, I don't know what the hell's going on, but people started turning into some weird monsters all of a sudden. Haven't got a clue of who they are. Don't seem to like they can't understand us either. Good thing my train car didn't have a lot of those monsters. Just chop one monsters there to pieces and haul the civilians to this vacant car. 3201 red colors, 3202 red colors. You have decided to protect them despite the potential risk that they may transform as well. But of course, this expected duty of any fellows fixers stand guard in front of lines against evil to protect the weak. I've been keeping close eyes on them from the last 3 days and so far zero transformations. Got past this car and you'll see what the hell's on earth really means. Those monsters are constantly trying to crawl their way into the front train, so if you ask me, I'll wager there's some shit went down there at one of their cars in the back and it's spread like wildfire till they reach here. I see. And that's all I can tell you about the situations. So what's your story? Well, you rich first class fools suddenly decided to grace us peasants with your presence. Nothing that's happening here could have made it your swanky first class cars, so what's your business down here? W Corp has hired us to solve this case. We are, um, fixers! Indeed, fixers. Fels nodded reluctantly as she affirmed Don Quixote's boisterous declarations. Huh, they got every single one of you first class ticket. Your office must be rolling in dough. Wait a goddamn second, so the car already knew that this would happen? But are you contracted to a wing? Not sure if I trust you. As you must be well aware yourself, contracts and contract fulfillment are of paramount importance for fixers. With that in mind, please recall that the W Corp is one of the most secretive wings in the city. Ah, non-disclosure agreement, huh? Makes sense. I wouldn't want to deal with those oofy boys either. Anyway, I'm still gonna have to ask to prove that you're actually contracted by W Corp. This is the master key card they gave us by the W Corp. I believe that it can open most doors aboard this train. False produced a MasterCard from work pocket. I guess there is another way to prove us that we're actually contracted by W Corp. Key cards. So you use this to open path between the first class and the economy class car. Let's see, W Corp logo. Whoa, nice material. Looks like they're telling the truth. Alright, I won't pry. Like there's any cash in it for me either. So I guess you gotta go all the way down here for your job, huh? Yes. The fixers finally go out of the way, then with one of her free hands pointed toward the opposite door. Well, it's your freedom, ladies and gents, or your victory lap. If you guys are really good, look at the good, lots of luck to y'all. I think thee for diver's courage, fixer Sasha. I shall trust thee with protections of this fortress. Pray thee, protections and innocence in my stead. Wow. I think I've seen this face before. I think I've seen this before. Bixis, are you a fixer? Are you going to save us from the monsters in the cars behind us? Huh? Just as we were about to reach the other end of the car, a little passenger pulled on Don Quixote's coattails. My, forsooth! Wow, are you a famous fixer? Forsooth, once again, Zome has known me as profoundly illustrious fixer. Oh, I want to be a fixer too. Just like you. Don't pester the lady. I'm sorry, she's my daughter. Worry not, thyself. There's no butter at all. Thou must be dreaming of becoming a fixer thyself, little squire. It is fortunate that someone like yourself is aboard the train. Your presence ensures that child's survival. What you talking about all of a sudden? Come on, no need to keep up appearance between people in the same line of work. I'm just here to collect some sweet emergency contract fees from each and every one of them. Are you two on something or what? I see. I don't think Don Quixote needs to hear what she just said. Didn't know you could be like that, Foss. Be like what? You know, there was no way the fixer was actually there to protect them out of pure goodwill, but you decided to go along with Don Quixote's delusional anyway, am I right? Good move. I was getting worried about what might happen if she started acting out again. You saw it twinkle in her eye too, right? Don Quixote's always been energetic, but she's been especially bouncy today. Eyes. Faust strode towards Sasha with a question. I have one last thing to inquire. It'll be a 30k per inquiry. That is quite an unsound decision to make for someone who claims to be in the same line of work as us. Have you considerably that possibly that once our contract is successfully complete, we could include references to particular cooperative associated office in our report to W Corp? Hi, I'm still here. Oh, cool. Okay. I hope you have a nice watching for Evika. I cannot speak. What I'm trying to say is, I hope you have a nice time lurking. Watching me playing. Whoa, you serious? Well then, let me hear it. Were the eyes of the monster you faced red by any chance? Sasha paused her swinging arms for a moment upon hearing that questions, appearing to either be in thought or trying to recall something that answered. I don't know, those monsters were red all over, but is there something special about their eye color? Well, from when my prosthetic eye is red, that passenger over there's got red eyes, and oh, you there, that lady with big swords also got red eyes. What, is something out there prying cash for info on red eyes or something? No, well, it was a question of no significance. Paused not lightly in her directions, then opened the door to the next car. Ugh. Woo! Oh my gosh, look at this. This is super gory. Holy moly. Crazy good. This is crazy cool. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at the one down there. It's just skin. It says just skin and bones. Ooh, that's creepy. Oh, I didn't mean to press skin. I didn't mean to press it. I was about to read it. Like, well, whatever. I don't think it's important. Okay. Oh, we already got one here. You know what? Let's do one more stage and then okay. Just one more stage. It's gonna be too quick. It's going to be super quick.
풀어나가기 어려운 전투는 저희가 함께 해결해 드릴게요.
모든 문제에는 반드시 실마리가 있기 마련이니까.
Okay, wow, the background looks really cool.
만만찮겠군. 본인이 하지. 자,
목을 잡아주마.
자, 생각해보자. 그러니까
아, 저 앞에 보이는 분들이 적일까요?
이 탓. 온다.
Wait.
시비수에게 명한다. 이 앞에 숨지는 자 누구 하나 살려보내지 마라. 이미
약점이 명백해. 평면적이다.
고작 이 정도
이렇게
탕류의
담가놓으면
허덕이나.
김새는데 수리하는 맛이 안 나잖아. 그렇지. 그게 바로 핵심 증거라고. 자,
이대로
악은
몰아붙이면
이렇게
아무
정하면
저항도 못하고 사건이 해결될 수밖에 없겠는데요?
불가 위약. 막아내지 못하리.
고작 이 정도 탕류의 허덕이나. 넌 푸름을 틔울 수도
Damn, that's so crazy cool. Answer me, Hazelpack.
도려내라.
Oh, she's matching with Faust. Okay.
묘야. 길을 열어. 넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데.
아, 이건 내가 완전 전문인데 벌써 추리를 성공해버렸네.
주의 깊게 보지 않으면 잘못 선택했을 수도 있었는데 현명하셨네요.
좋아, 이걸로 사건 해결.
Okay, that's super quick.
삼추 소수.
How much rounds is that? Like 3 rounds? Two
다른 분들도
rounds?
수고 많으셨네요. 또 한 줄 길을 남겼구나.
Oh, there's still a fighting stage.
세월이 지나면 홍호는 그제야 알게 되겠지. 이 홍로가 무엇을 바꾸었는지를.
But how do I know where's the story?
사랑과
Whatever.
정의 이름으로 지금 이곳에 등장.
Wow, wow, it's lagging. Um. Wow. Okay. For some reasons, it's lagging now. Mm. Oh, server error.
풀어나가기 어려운 전투는 저희가 함께 해결해 드릴게요.
모든 문제에는 반드시 실마리가 있기
그쪽
마련이니까.
방향이 아닐 텐데.
아, 이건 내가 완전 전문인데 벌써 추리를 성공해버렸네.
주의 깊게 보지 않으면 잘못 선택했을 수도 있었는데 현명하셨네요. 아직 모자라. 저분 시간을 빼앗기신 걸까요?
딱 보면
실이
모르겠어.
수익이면
얻어맞고 뻗어버린 거잖아.
숨청자 누복기를 보내라. 저 해충들을 도려내라.
그렇지.
묘야.
그게 바로 핵심 증거라고.
이대로 몰아치면 아무 저항도 못하고 사건이 해결될 수밖에 없겠는데요. 급소가 전복될 넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
Okay, wait. I just realized it's probably till like
경계를 풀지 마.
1 week,
아직
2
이
week
사건은
for
끝나지 않았어.
그래도 이
before we can
정도면
shard
충분히 좋은
Isang,
성과인
right?
걸요?
I think.
맞아. 잠깐 들뜨는
I
것도
need to check the
나쁘진 않지.
dispense for that because I don't know if I should pull for Yisang or
정면
just you
이렇게 간단하면
shard.
김새인데.
a little
수리하는 맛은 안
temple
나잖아.
won't be hurt. Just a little bit of temple won't be hurt, right? We'll see. We'll see later.
최근엔 좋았어.
경계를 풀지 마.
Okay, wow.
아직 이
11.
사건은
Okay.
끝나지 않았어.
그래도 이 정도면
자,
충분히 좋은 성과인 걸요?
저겠지. 잘
맞아.
생각해보라고.
잠깐 들뜨는 것도 나쁘진 않지.
고작 이 정도 탕류의 허덕이다. 뱀으로 꿰뚫어라. 저 해충들을 도려내라.
그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데.
사여. 길을 열어. 넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
이건 예상 못했나 봐. 그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데.
Damn, he can go up to 200. I didn't know that. So far, my biggest for snake rider is like 100, I
여러분들
think.
분주해지셨네요.
I never see him go up to 200.
아무래도 핵심적인 단서를 얻으면 들뜨긴 하지.
That is crazy.
좋아, 이걸로 사건 해결.
전개가 예상되는 3주 소 수준의 전투였고
Is it because of the Honglu
다른
buff? I
분들도
think
수고
so.
많으셨네요.
Does he even buff enemy? Okay. Whew, battling in a narrow hallway really takes a lot out of you. Too bad. Making big movements when there's not a lot of room to move around. It makes energy you think, especially for people like us who use longer weapons. These enemies were much harder than the ones we fought earlier, but it was inevitably that their sheer number will eventually wear down the sinners. What are these things, boss? Yeah, I've been wondering that too. Why are you so tight-lipped all of a sudden? Those entities are... What do you think those entities are? Huh? Did I just ask you the same questions? Oh no, are you? giving us a chance to go with our names first, our own answers first. Of course, Faust did not confirm nor deny his questions, but Sinclair was perfectly capable of interpreting her silence in his own fashions. There are some things I learned after fighting them, I think. These monsters aren't mad at us, nor did they want to attack us because we're an obstacle. That's not what they are attacking us. Quite. This is apparent that they are hungry for naught, charging at anyone and anything the desperate quest of. Right, that's strange. No, I thought hunger or thirst wasn't a thing aboard these trains. It could be determined from the entities' attack patterns that they're offensive or not based on rational thoughts. The source of their behavior can only be traced back to primal aggressiveness. Yes, and was there anything else? Anything else? Oh yeah, I think they all have red eyes. Their bodies red and blacks of red. They smell blood, so that's likely what they are made of. Then it must be that the red was congealed, nay, crystallized blood. Crystallized blood, you said? Thank you all. Your input has been very helpful. It was my turn to start whispering. What did you learn from that? We are in luck that day. I have read upon this subject as attention while perusing information regarding our next destinations moments before we board the train and while we have been useful elements in resolving these situations. The sinners have also been a very good source of intelligence when it came to categorizing, identifying important evidence from a variable sea of informations. Your advice was correct, Dante. You mean you know what to do? To blow this case wide open? Nothing can be said with absolute certainty at the moment, however, this will be a good place for us to start. With that, Faust turned around and faced the rest of the sinners. I will now present before you solutions to this predicament. Is there something else we gotta do after that? Beat it, crap it, or whatever's in our way? That will not change, no. However, what I'm about to share will give you a better understanding of the purpose behind W Corp's contract and provide us with a possible means of finding the method by which we may complete it. It is very likely that the entity behind the incidents of the train, and by extension every incident of the same nature that's occurred in previous war train trips, is a blood fiend. Oh, I see, okay. The blood fiend.
오늘 부끄럽지 않았습니다.
Okay, another fighting stage, but I think I need to. We're going to end it here, or we could do. Oh, but I don't want to waste my my 10 tickets, bro. You know what? You sure? Let's just do like one pool, okay? What if we do like a 110 pool? If I'm lucky, then just a little 10 pool, okay? Just once. Maybe we are blessed here. Maybe. Pretty, please. Pretty. Oh, two. Wait, this is ego, right? This is slightly red. This must be an ego. This one is this is an ID. I have never gotten two before. That is crazy. This is crazy. I am scared. Please, pretty, please. Oh, wait. This is okay. This is the ego. Don't worry. This is the ego. My first Heathcliff ego. Oh, it is. Oh my god. Oh my god, here it is. Mazing. Mazing. 君の間だバキュンバキュンでしらしバキュンバキュンでみならにな Oh my gosh, he looks so cute. Wait, I need to showcase. I need to showcase this a little bit. I need to see. I can't believe I just got it, bro. 10 pull, 10 first pull. Oh no. What is this game? Uh, oh my gosh, bro. Look at how cute he is. He's so depressed. Oh my gosh, he's so fucking depressed. I love him so much. The long hair is so beautiful. I hate you now. What did I do? What did I do? I just acquired an ID. Okay. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Wait, do I have enough to uptie him? Okay, no. I'll just save. I'll just save for the next. Okay. I don't know when will I going to raise him. The wheel. That's okay. This is nothing new. It's nothing. Okay. Alright, that's a good way to end the stream. To end tonight's stream, I guess. Okay, thank you everyone for coming to today's stream. That was a one hell of ending of the way of ending stream. I'm unsubbing. Wait, no, no, do not unsub me, please. No, please. I feel like cyberbully. No. No, trust me. This is. You will be blessed next pool. I believe you, Sakurako. I believe you. Please do not unsub. I can't believe you will get Horsey song next. Trust. Okay. Anyway, as I was about to say, thank you for coming to today's stream, and I hope you guys enjoy. And I'll see you with the next stream, continuing with the warp train incident, the warp train murder in the warp train. Okay. See ya.
그림자에 숨어 있으면 내가 모를 줄 알았나 보군.